Film Central.
Oh, how she set the world on fire. We're, of course, talking about Maureen O'Hara. And think of all the movies you've seen over her 60 years in film, from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Miracle on 34th Street. Ah, so many films, The Christmas Classic, and, of course, The Quiet Man. Just one of the many films she did with John Wayne. The two of them were a kind of force of nature. She has now written a very frank and fiery memoir. It is called "'Tis Herself." And what better present could we have for St. Patrick's Day than Maureen O'Hara here? It's so good to see you.
Well, thank you very much.
I was staggered to read in your book that when you came over, first of all, the self-proclaimed toughest Irish lass ever to hit Hollywood, that they wanted you to get a nose job and change your teeth.
They said that my nose was too big, which it is, and they said that my tooth on this side was crooked, and they wanted to change it too.
And you said?
And I said, nothing doing. If that's what you want to do, I will go back to Ireland, where I came from.
And they
but
said,
I stay like I am, and I'm still here, and I've still got the big nose.
Big nose to an insane person.
It matches my face, so why did they want to change it?
Well,
I've got a square jaw.
But it takes a lot of moxie, if that's not an Irish word.
No.
But to resist at that age, when you first came over and wanted to be a star.
Well, you know, many people would resist because of monetary reasons. But I would resist because I was Irish.
It's just sort of done.
Yes.
Let's play. I want to play one of the films, 5 movies with John Wayne, as we said. And I want to tell some of the stories from The Quiet Man. Let's play a scene, because something is happening here we don't know about. Let's look at this.
So bold one you are. And who gave you leave to be kissing me?
So you can talk.
Yes, I can, I will, and I do. And it's more than talk you'll be getting if you step a step closer to me.
Don't worry, you got a wallop.
You'll get over it, I'm thinking.
Okay, re-rack that tape, because I want you to play it as you tell us what really happened in the moment you slap him. He puts his hand up and...
Well, he realized that particular day I was mad at him, and I was hitting him for real, and I intended to break his jaw. And as you'll see, as I hauled off to hit him, he puts his hand up and stops it. And in that moment, he snapped my wrist back and cracked a bone in my wrist.
And you kept going with the scene.
Yes, but then I went to the hospital and then came back to the studio and continued working because you got no sympathy.
Is this true that you were mad at them because in the famous scene where he drags you along the hill, that legendary scene, that he and the director had put down sheep's dung so that you would be dragged through sheep's dung?
And let me tell you, it stinks.
And they just did it for mischief?
Yes, they loved tormenting me, probably because I reacted. And if I had had the sense to not even react, they probably would have quit tormenting me. But
so much torment. In the studio days, you write about the way they would clock how long you were in the restroom, that time and money was so important.
Oh, yes.
And that they
all you ever heard was time is money, time is money. And I used to go from the back gate of Fox over the bridge and into where they did most of the work and had most of the sets. And you were clocked when you went in the back gate, and you were clocked when you went into your dressing room. And if you spent too much time between the gate and the dressing room, you heard from Mr. Zanuck. What kept you? Why were you spending so much time? Time is money, time is money. And we heard that all the time. And when we went to the bathroom, we were clocked off the set and clocked back on the set. And again, you heard from Mr. Zanuck, why did it take you so much time to go to the bathroom?
I want to play another clip because it was a month before John Wayne died, and it was 1979, and you went to Congress personally to get him a congressional medal.
But we had a lot of help.
Yes, but I want to play the moment you talked to them.
To the people of the world, John Wayne is not just an actor, and a very fine actor. John Wayne is the United States of America. He is what they believe it to be. He is what they hope it will be. And I feel that the medal should say just one thing: John Wayne, American.
We should all have friends like you.
Well, you should have friends like John Wayne. He was wonderful.
Miss him still? It's so great to have you here. And I want to tell everybody that at the end of this book, which is so full of fire and the strength of a woman in Hollywood, you write something which I love so much. You said, leave your mark and make sure that your children and the people you know are brave. Leave brave memories. It is called "'Tis Herself." It is Maureen O'Hara's memoir. You can read it on our website, but I'm going to take us to a break with the Andy Williams Show and Maureen O'Hara on this St. Patrick's Day. I think it's the right thing to do. Maureen O'Hara singing "Look to the Rainbow." And thank you so much.